All right, so it is another beautiful morning out here at the shop today. So hopefully we can actually get some work done today. All right, so the plan is we're going to be loading up and heading out to a new client who basically has this old overgrown farm. It hasn't been mowed in quite a while and it really needs some cleaning up. So we're going to be loading up a few different things, including this brand new Kubota mower. Well, new to me. I bought it used. It had only about 10 hours on it, so it's pretty much brand new. Super excited to use this today, and I think we're going to be taking the skid steer as well, which is around the back there with the bush hog as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab the Chevy here and we're gonna go get the trailer so we can get on the road. Also, YouTube says that over 75% of you guys that watch the videos aren't subscribed, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing. We're so close to 100k. We are literally, I think by the time this video comes out, 1,500 subscribers away. So if you guys aren't subscribed, y'all know what to do. So we're not going to be taking this trailer that we just hooked up here because it is a little bit too small, so pretty much just getting it out of the way so we can go grab the other one. And I also have to unload the skid steer. All right, so we can't use the Chevy to haul the gooseneck because there is some clearance issues. So we have to use the Cummins, which will be fine. Actually, haven't took the Cummins on a job in quite a while, so it's probably about time. There we go. That's a lot better. All right, so trailer's unfolded here. I'm going to go grab the Kubota, which actually I just realized everything that we're going to be taking out on today's job is actually Kubota, which is pretty cool. Okay, there we go. We got the right attachment now. Let's get this on the trailer. Yep, literally everything we're taking along today is Kubota. Kubota skid steer, Kubota bush mower, and we got the Kubota mower as well. Which, hey, I can't complain. Actually, you know what? That Kubota needs to go in for a service probably after today's job. So we'll be dropping that off a little bit later. Anyway, I'm going to fold up the ramps and we are going to get going. All right, and off we go. So we've roughly got about a 45-minute drive and then we should be there. It's just on the outside of town there. And apparently my fuel gauge is not working either. That's a little bit weird. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, here we are. The farm is just literally right there. So I know the farm doesn't look too overgrown in the front, but in the back is where it's the worst. Can we actually get in here? Yep. This is going to be a bit of a wider turn here. Yep, there we go. We got it. Oh, maybe not. I don't want to smack the mailbox. There we go. Okay, so the front isn't too bad because they've actually mowed that before, but it's more the back that is looking not too great. Yeah, we're just kind of pulling back here so we can get out of the way. Yeah, that's not looking the greatest. They got some old cars back here. I don't even know what the heck they all got back here, but our job is just pretty much to get this all mowed. So the owners of the place aren't actually home today, so we're kind of just out here doing this by ourselves. They already told me what they want done, and I mean, if they say they want the place mowed, we'll just get it mowed for them. So basically what the plan is here is we're going to take the ride-on lawnmower and we're just going to mow the front. But back here is where all the thicker grass is, and I think there's some rocks and stuff back here. I'm going to have to walk the lawn beforehand, but I just don't want to wreck the ride-on lawnmower, so we're just going to go back here with the skid steer, and then the front we're going to do with the other one. So it shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, enough talking. We better get to work. So I'm going to do the back of this last. We're actually going to get the front done first, and then we'll just work our way back from there. Actually, I need to unstrap this first. There we go. Actually, I haven't had a chance to use this yet. After I bought it, I pretty much just took it home, did a service on it. So this is going to be its very first job, at least for us. Luckily, we don't have weed whacking today. I'm actually happy about that. Oh, I got to unfold it first. There we go. Yep, no weed whacking today, so that's good. Makes our job a bit easier. That's why I love mowing farms like this. But still, this place is pretty dang overgrown. So the reason they called me to come mow their place here is because their mower went in for warranty work and it's still not back and they want the place mowed. So it works out pretty good for us. Also, for the same reasons they don't want to take their nice mower back there is why I don't want to take my nice mower back there. So it's better off just doing it with the skid steer. The driveway could sure use the cleaning up though. Whew, it is looking not too great. Maybe a fresh load of gravel would make it look a lot better. See, plants, little plants like that, I don't understand why people put them right in front of their houses. I don't think they look good, and there's just a pain to mow around. That's just my opinion. Oh, I'm kind of putting some grass on their patio there. I'll have to sweep that off. Kind of get in here, make this look good. I should have brought one of those little backpack spares. Could have took care of some of the weeds that are growing there in the ditch, because the mower does not like to go over them, and they just do not go away, even if you do mow over them. They'll grow right back on you. I am a little bit curious if this was more of an abandoned farm, or is this just like a farmer that retired or something? I got no idea. But at any rate, looks like there's a horse barn over there or something. Could have done cattle, who knows? But I'm curious. So we got most of the front here cleaned up. We got a little bit left over there that I'm going to go around just to get around the trees, make sure they all look good. I don't think they have mowed down here, but I'm going to do it for them anyway. Make it look all good again. Okay, so we got the backhoe looking good again. I'm gonna shut this off. We're gonna take it back to the trailer, but I'm gonna start up the skid steer and get to work back here, mow all this super tall grass. I think this thing could handle it. There's too many rocks, too many things that could be laying in the grass. I still gotta walk everything back here just to make sure there's nothing big laying back in the grass, but sometimes you can miss stuff, and I really don't want to wreck that lawnmower, so we'll just be going over it with the skid steer instead. Okay, so I walked the lawn here. I'm just gonna start this up. There we go, and off we go. This shouldn't actually take too long. Usually jobs like this are pretty fast. I just realized how huge that car back there is compared to this skid steer. It is absolutely massive. Nothing's planted in this field this year, so it looks like it's freshly tilled, so I'm wondering if they just didn't plant it this year. You gotta be careful when you're turning, or else you're gonna leave big ruts in the lawn, and that's never good. I've experienced that one too many times. And then you've got to go get your bucket, or you got to try smooth it over with a rake or shovel, and it's never fun. So you just got to be careful when you're turning. I do think it's easier to make ruts with wheels though. With tracks, I think you can be a little less careful. Just depends on how you turn, I guess. Get around the barn here, make this look good again. I'm gonna say from the state of this lawn that they have not mowed back here in quite a while. We're just gonna get over here by this junk pile. This is why I didn't want to take the lawnmower back here, because the junk pile's like this. Even a good sized bolt ran through that lawnmower like that, it would probably wreck it pretty bad, or at least screw up one of the blades. But seriously, look how huge that car is compared to this. That is massive. Okay, so I've been mowing for a bit here. I gotta shut down the skid steer. It's throwing up a ton of codes at me right now. I don't know what the heck's going on. Luckily for me, there's a shop like just down the road there that does warranty work for Kubotas. This thing still has a ton of warranty left on it, so I'm gonna have to call them, and hopefully they can either get this fixed or bring me a replacement. This thing was literally supposed to go in for service, so I guess this works out. Not great, but it works out. So I'll let you guys know in a little bit. Okay, so I just gave the dealership a call. They basically told me from the codes I told them that were flashing there that the skid steer needs to go into the shop. They're gonna bring me out a replacement for the day. It's not a Kubota though, unfortunately, but it will work. I guess they're bringing me out like a cat one or something. I have no idea. So I'm going to get this unhooked here, and they're going to come with a truck and trailer and the new skid steer. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so Kubota finally got out here with their skid steer. Looks like it's a Cat, what is it? Cat 289D. Okay, well, that's not bad. It's not a bad skid steer. He said I could unstrap it here and basically just get it unloaded here, so that way I could get back to work, because I've been waiting for a solid half an hour, and they're only about like 10 minutes away. But I guess, well, that's whatever. They still have to load up the skid steer and everything, so I can't really complain. Anyway, let's get this unloaded, and I'm going to get back to work. There we go. So luckily, the Kubota is still drivable, so they can actually get it on the trailer, but we can't continue using it how it's going right now, so this will work for now until everything's finished getting done on it. But this thing is a lot bigger, so hopefully it'll handle this a little bit better. I mean, the Kubota handled it fine, but in some spots it would bog down a little bit. I'm pretty sure this Cat won't, because this is like a construction machine, and boy does it fly too. Oh yeah, we're going now. Alrighty, we are done finally. That actually didn't take too long though, so I can't really complain. We're getting paid by the hour. But I'm going to load this up here because we actually have to take this back home since, well, the Kubota isn't going to be ready for a few days and it needs to get serviced anyway. So this is kind of just like one of those loaner machines that you get, which I am perfectly fine with. Anyway, we're going to fold up the trailer here and we are going to get going. I got some stuff to do at home, but job well done here. I think it's pretty much good. Yep. Yard looks good. A lot better than it did. And we are going to get out of here. Anyway, you guys, that's going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. We're so close to 100K. And looks like the Kubota guy left. Anyway, I'm going to get home. Probably wash all this stuff off. Get some other stuff done. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see y'all next time.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pump.